Hi, my name is Rosati, and throughout the course of my life, I have come to a realization. Those of you who prefer McDonald's over Wendy's, raise your hand. Now those of you who prefer Wendy's, raise your hand. I bet we've all argued before about which one's fries are best. There are 7.5 billion different people on this planet. That's 7.5 billion different opinions about which fast food restaurant is best. We could sit here all day and argue about which one's better overall. But the fact of the matter is, neither one of us is going to walk away with their minds changed. In other words, I'm not going to physically change the taste buds for McDonald's over Wendy's. It just doesn't work like that. So why do we still argue? It's because we want people by our side. We want to change each other's opinions to match our own. We need to give an explanation to why our opinion is right. We just want people to agree with us. Like, raise your hand if you ever told a joke and felt good when someone laughed at it. Yeah. Or in other words, when they agreed with you. Ever since I was little, I've been told to just be myself. But when I am myself, I'm judged or roasted and told that myself is wrong. Arguments cause this lowering of self-esteem. They cause fights. They cause broken hearts. And they could even cause wars. If arguments do all this, why do we still argue? It's because we desire acceptance. We desire people by our side to agree with us. Let me give you an example. If a boy showed up at school wearing a dress, everyone would judge him. Everyone would make fun of him because he's not normal. But why should we? I bet there's something about you people want to change too, or people judge too. In other words, no one is perfect. Maybe if we just accept that and each other's opinions, the world could be a better place. Now let me give you an example. If I were to play tug of war against someone who has the same physical characteristics as me and the same overall strength, we would keep on pulling until either one of us gives up or passes out. Just like when we argue. Arguments end when someone gives up or it escalates into a fight. Now let's just say me and my hypothetical twin keep pulling. Eventually that rope will break. Just like if we were to fight continuously about which fast food restaurant is best, we would eventually break. We would eventually be distancing ourselves from each other, just like the two halves of the rope after it snaps. On a larger scale, our government shows how we have to choose sides. Currently, our government is divided to two, Democrats and Republicans. I personally love talking about politics. I'm the one who brings it up at the dinner table during Thanksgiving. But even I know when it draws a line. I know when it's enough. Like when my aunt gets up and gets prepared to fire her opinion back, or when everyone starts rolling their eyes and raise their voices. As I said before, most of the American population is divided into two, Democrats and Republicans. Has no one ever thought, why do I have to choose a side? There's some things that I agree with the Republicans and others that I agree with the Democrats. Why does that have to choose a side? I know there's an independent party, but why haven't they become president yet? I know the only independent president was George Washington, but that's because he was the first. There were no political parties yet. And even George Washington, in his farewell address, states to be warned about political parties because they could cause wars. And guess what? Political parties were made, and so was the Civil War. But that wasn't enough to destroy America, so here we are again with two political parties just tearing America into two, just like the rope. If we were to stop this political party nonsense and vote for a president for their beliefs and not what party they're from, maybe America wouldn't be so divided. And if we were to accept people for who they are, maybe us people wouldn't be so divided. Everyone from the TED group so far has shown a problem in our modern day worlds. They explore problems that barely anyone is trying to fix. However, I'm proposing a solution. In fact, it's a very simple one. It's just to accept each other's differences, opinions, selves, and etc. The world could be a much better place if we agree to disagree. Thank you and have a nice night.